Hi, I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design, and I just finished testing this new pot. I made yet another bottom for it, and get in the light here so you can see it, and kind of experimenting around, and I've come to several conclusions. The first bottom was a little more, right around 45 thousandths, the actual thickness of the metal in the bottom. This one is 60 thousandths, and it takes a full minute longer to boil with this pot than it did with the earlier one, which was 50% thinner. So my thought on this is that these bottoms need to be no more than 40 thousandths thick. Now, this was made from a solid piece of bar stock, and it took 15 minutes with a bandsaw just to cut it off to get the blank, and it took me another 20 minutes to mill it out because I had to remove all the metal from here down to here in the big lathe in Blondie. So what I'm proposing that I should do now is make a set of dies and get some 40 thousandths soft aluminum and some 40 thousandths soft copper, and press out some bases like this out of sheet copper and sheet aluminum, and press them into the bottom of these pots with a flare on the edge of them so they can't go too far, and test those out. Now, if I can make one that's rigid enough to stay in place and be serviceable, that's 40 thousandths thick, then I'll have the ultimate pot, I believe. And it will be economically feasible to produce that pot, because I'll be able to just cut out the blank and cut it into a circle and then trim and then press it in the press. I think my biggest problem is going to be, since it's going to have to be 3/8 of an inch. It's going to have a straight 9-degree edge on it, 3/8 of an inch deep, from 40 thousandths stock, and I don't think my 12-ton press can handle that much distortion. I don't think it's probably strong enough, so I'll probably have to buy a bigger press, which will take a little time. And I think this time, maybe, I'm going to go, if it isn't too expensive, go with an electric press, because it's an awful lot of pumping and work just to make one of these. We're using a hand press. It takes like 30 pumps, and the last 10 are both hands, just all I can put on it. So that's where I'm headed with this, and when I get done, I should have a very efficient pot that's relatively inexpensive for what it is. So I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy some really good meals out on the trail. Please support my sponsors. It's very important to keep this program going. And more important than anything, please have a great day. Bye-bye.